In this chapter, we're going to look at casting, the process of finding your actors. When famed director Sidney Pollack was asked if there was a secret to directing, he said, "Casting is 85% of the job a director does. If you want to know the real secret, that's the secret." Movies tell the stories of people, and actors that portray those people make all the difference in the world. Honestly, I have a love-hate relationship with auditions. I love them because when you have great actors auditioning, they surprise you. They have different ideas of how to play a character, and it's inspiring to watch them just create on the spot, right in front of you. But I also hate auditions because these poor actors they're so exposed. They're performing for people that are judging everything about them. And usually people that hold auditions are so experienced that they're just cold and calloused. I feel terrible for those auditioning. To me, it feels awful doing the auditions and judging people's bodies and appearance, all these superficial things that I don't want people judging me about. I can't stand up to my own scrutiny. It's the worst. But it is necessary to be critical of superficial attributes when casting. I usually at least an extra in the movies I direct, but in the shooting script of the film, the world was dying, and so we cast slender actors to reflect that. So unfortunately, I didn't meet that criteria, so I didn't make the cut. I'm not in the film. I just don't look like I live in a world where people aren't getting enough to eat. And during casting, you will have to judge people on their age and how old you think they look and their body types and their attractiveness. It's brutal. Now, when we put out our casting call for the warrior Garoon, I put in the casting call notice that we were looking for a male character. Well, I actually got dozens of submissions from female actresses, more responses than we even got from males. And many of them kind of rebuked me in their responses, saying like, "Hey buddy, women can be warriors too." But what they didn't know is that the warrior in our film needed to be male because gender was a huge theme in our film. All the women were noble and all the men were evil, with the exception of the preacher. The whole film was very pro-women. I mean, it's about two females that save the world. But the actresses trying to audition for Garoon had no way of knowing that. And they were told no before they even had the chance to audition. And they probably attribute that rejection to sexism. It was probably disheartening, maybe infuriating. So be sensitive to those that are auditioning for you. It's not easy. They're sticking their necks out. And when actors are auditioning for a role, all of them are just wasting their time except for that one person that gets cast. So be kind. Be gracious that they were willing to come and share their talents and experience with you. In the next tutorial, we'll look at where to find actors for your film.